Depression is a lot more common than what we think. According to the World Health Organization, depression will become the second most prevalent disease by the year 2020. And you might be depressed if you experience symptoms like fatigue, persistent sadness, or low mood, etc. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about depression symptoms and how to recognize them, and 6 natural treatments to treat it effectively. Hey guys, Dr. Gus here, naturopath, acupuncturist, conventional doctor, and founder of drlandivard.com. In this channel, as a conventional doctor, I treat my patients through natural medicine before recurring to the use of pharmaceutical drugs. So if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and press that bell down below to receive notifications and be the first one to watch a new video. If you need to line an appointment or quality supplements for your disease, visit drlandivard.com. And I encourage you to stay till the end of this video, where I'm going to reveal extra tips and video links related to this topic. So what is depression? Many people are depressed and don't know they have it simply because they have mild symptoms that don't shout out they have this condition. Depression happens when a person experiences low persistent mood to the point where it interferes with their daily activities. To some people, struggling with depression can be extremely painful for both the person experiencing the symptoms and her loved ones. The causes for depressions are varied and can include stress, unresolved emotional problems, neurotransmitter imbalances, hormonal changes or imbalances, food allergies, and believe it or not, the lack of sunlight sometimes, and obviously other conditions. And I'm naming them because it's important to identify the cause in order to treat this condition effectively. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about depression symptoms to recognize this condition and 6 natural treatments to treat it effectively. Part 1, the symptoms. I want to quickly go over the symptoms of depression because many people have this condition without recognizing they're suffering from it. The sooner you're conscious about the disease, the easier it gets to treat it. Depression can be manifested with a variety of different symptoms, including, for example, fatigue, being tired all the time, persistent sadness, low mood, irritability, feelings of worthlessness or hopelessness. It can even come in as difficulty in concentrating or difficulty sleeping, having a poor sex drive also, weight changes, digestive issues, aches and pain, maybe even headaches. And when things get worse, thoughts of death or suicide, and even attempting suicide. Many people can live their entire lives without recognizing they have depression, simply because the symptoms can many times be very mild and not shout out they have this condition. Part 2, natural treatments. Number 1, change your diet. Most people don't know that food has a significant impact on mood and, more specifically, supports neurotransmitter function. Neurotransmitters are small organic compounds found in the brain that have, an important function that include, for example, controlling your mood, depression, energy levels, appetite, and hundreds of other processes in the body. And you know what influences neurotransmitters? Food. Research from 2018, published in the Journal of Primary Care, showed that eating an anti-inflammatory diet, like the one closely mimicking the traditional Mediterranean diet, can reduce your risk for depression. This study compared several diets to its effect on depression, including the DASH diet, the Healthy Eating Index diet, and the Dietary Inflammatory Index diet. And they found that the risk for depression was reduced the most with a healthy Mediterranean type diet. In contrast, high consumption of processed foods was associated with an increased risk for developing depression. Eating healing foods can be transformative. So here's a breakdown of the anti-inflammatory foods that you should be trying or be a part of your diet to prevent and treat depression. Healthy fats. Healthy fats provide important vitamins and minerals that boost your energy levels and mood. Eating healthy fats helps prevent free radical damage, premature aging, and conditions associated with depression. So foods like coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil, avocados, grass-fed butter, walnuts, and flax seeds. Fruits and vegetables. This is not new to anyone. Fruits and vegetables increases your intake of vital nutrients that supports your mood. They're high in folate, for example, which promotes the brain's metabolic processes and picking up mood. Some of the top folate foods include beets, broccoli, spinach, asparagus, and avocados. And to this, you can add antioxidant foods to combat biochemical changes that happen during stress, for example, like blueberries, goji berries, blackberries, cranberries, and artichokes. Lean protein. Eating protein is critical to support neurological functions and to balance out hormones. The best sources of protein include grass-fed beef, wild fish, organic chicken, black beans, and even organic eggs. Number 2, St. John's wort. St. John's wort is a herb that has been used for decades now to help fight off mild to moderate depression and also anxiety. Many studies have observed how St. John's wort works as a natural remedy for depression that can be compared to the efficacy of selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, which are common types of antidepressants prescribed today. Researchers believe that the effects of St. John's wort may be associated with the herb's ability to make more serotonin, dopamine, and even norepinephrine available to the brain, and all of which obviously play an important role in mood regulation. So remember, depression, 400 milligrams of St. John's wort daily. Number 3, 5-HTP. 5-HTP is one of the most useful natural supplements that can aid you with depression. 5-hydroxytryptophan is its name, is an amino acid that your body produces naturally because it does so to produce serotonin, a chemical which is a messenger that sends signals between your nerves and gives you an umph and good mood. Low serotonin levels are associated with depression, anxiety, and sleep disorders, also weight gain and other health problems. And this is why supplementing with 5-HTP can increase your body's own production of serotonin and can have many health benefits. So if you're in need for something that can aid you with depression treatment, I suggest you buy yourself a good quality 5-HTP product, close to 50 to 100 milligrams, that you can take every night before going to bed. Number 4, Adaptogen Herbs. Depression is many times linked to chronic stress, and a lot of people might have stress and don't even know it. In a future video, I want to talk about stress, how to recognize it, and how to treat it. Adaptogen herbs are a class of healing plant that improves stress hormones and relaxes the nervous system. This is very important because many hormone changes or imbalances can be corrected with the consumption of some of these herbs. And when we talk about these, I'm talking especially of cortisol levels. 2 adaptogen herbs that work as natural remedies for depression include Rhodiola and Ashwagandha. Rhodiola is very helpful because it works to increase the sensitivity of your neurons, including 2 neurotransmitters, serotonin and dopamine, and these neurotransmitters increase focus, memory, and improve mood. And the other important herb in this family has gotten a lot of attention lately is ashwagandha, that works to combat the effects of stress, reducing depression, anxiety, and balance out your hormones. The best part about using adaptogen herbs is that these natural remedies for depression have no adverse effects as opposed to most antidepressant medication. If you need a good quality antidepressant formula, visit drlandivar.com. Part 3, lifestyle changes. Number 1, exercise. Believe it or not, exercise is very important in the treatment of depression. Exercise gives you a boost of energy, helps you sleep better, and builds your confidence. A 2012 review of several studies found that exercise can help reduce the symptoms of depression, especially when it's done in combination with psychological therapies. So I recommend you try to exercise 3 to 5 days per week, 20 minutes per day, with low impact activities like walking, running, calisthenics, etc. To some people, this can be very effective. Number 2, spend time outdoors. There is an important relationship between depression and sun exposure that is a lot more evident in areas of the world where populations don't get enough sunlight. This is known as winter depression, and you have no idea how evident this condition can become to some people. Sunlight exposure produces vitamin D in your skin, and vitamin D acts as a hormone in the body that affects your brain function, which is sometimes why deficiency of vitamin D is linked to an increased risk of mood disorders. So if you're not getting enough sunlight, I suggest you get out into the sun every morning for about 15 minutes every day. But another way you can do this also is you can take that vitamin through supplementation, which you can do on a daily basis. Help out the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends and family. And if you have any questions, leave your comments down below and I'll be happy to assist you. If you need quality supplements for your disease or an online appointment, visit drlandivar.com. And right over here, I suggest you check out these other videos related to this topic. You're going to find valuable information that might prevent a serious health condition in the future. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.